questions for our two student athletes, Taylor Rupert and Hannah Lucas. Coach?
First of all, again, so proud of these young ladies. You know, had a nice lead today, and then, you know, give credit to Ball State. They fought back like they've done all year, but then give our kids credit. You know, the theme all year has been finish, and we did that, and we finished, and, you know, God, Hannah played phenomenal today. I think she was the only person that scored field goals in the second half, career high with 33 points and rebounded. And then, you know, Taylor, they kept face guarding Taylor since she shot the ball really well in the first half, and I think that opened it up for other players. But they've worked really hard. This has been a goal of theirs the whole entire year. I think this has been a goal of theirs since last year and since we ended the season here, that they knew if they worked hard and put the time and the effort into it, that we could get back here. And so first time in the history of the Akron women's basketball program, you know, arriving in the championship game, and one of many new records this year. But, you know, they're not content with that. They're not happy with that. We know we're going to have a really tough contest tomorrow against Central Michigan, who beat us pretty good at their place, and we'll have to figure out a way to change things up a little bit and figure out a way to win it. But I'm very proud of these kids, and you know, let them enjoy it today. And that's been something we've talked to the kids all year, and especially me being a little bit older coach. When I was younger, I didn't appreciate the wins. I didn't enjoy the wins. You know, you expect to win, and you know, you don't enjoy it. And this year, I've made a point that you know, when we win, I enjoy it, and I tell the kids, you know, enjoy it, because you don't know what tomorrow brings. And so again, they'll smile a lot, they'll enjoy it, but then we'll get back to work tonight to go over Central Michigan, and then be ready to work tomorrow.
Questions for Taylor or for Hannah?
Taylor, it seemed like night and day from yesterday, you got the big shot in the second half, but today you were hitting quickly and you're hitting from all ranges. Can you talk about your quick start?
Usually just depends on the game. Today they, you know, left me open for shots, so my job's to shoot the ball when I'm open, and that's what I did.
Talk also about, please, Hannah's play, first of all, and also with Hannah being the hot hand, does it show that this team, I mean, Rachel was double teamed a lot. She could, first time this season, she fell below 10 points, but Hannah picked up everything. Can you talk about that? Either one of you, please.
Well, they're always going to guard Rachel tough. She's MAC Player of the Year. That wasn't a surprise for us. And then Hannah stepped up. She's been playing great all year. She's a phenomenal player, and I know I want to get the ball to her if the game's on the line. So,
thanks, Ted.
I mean, y'all talk about your transition offense. I mean, when you're in transition, you're going to get just one pass, shoot, bang, and they're down about 10. Can you talk about how that transition offense?
I mean, don't worry, we train for it in the preseason, right, Coach?
We do, every day.
You know, that's what we do. We run, and that's how we score. I mean, you know, we score a lot of points a game, and we score quickly. So that's our main, you know, our main offense is to get the ball and go. We don't want to run offensive sets, as Coach always says. We just want to score, and that's Casey does a great job of pushing the ball up the floor. So that's just how it goes.
She is throwing y'all some dimes. Wow.
That's Casey.
But the difference today is we play defense, and that's something we didn't do the last game, and Ball State only 26%. And, you know, we're used to that when we play 7 players, and they want to slow it down, and I think they got a little bit tired. I thought shots that they normally make probably a little bit shorter because they were tired, and that's what we kind of preach to our kids is we keep pushing, even if we miss shots. If you're not used to that pace, at some point you're going to get tired, and it happened today. And, you know, I give our kids a lot of credit because, you know, we were very disappointed with our defensive effort yesterday. They don't even remember Central Michigan.
No, I do. I do.
Do?
Yes.
No?
We need to defense. I mean, their dribble drive killed us last time, so that's one thing. And I think we shot really poorly.
Correct.
The last time.
We
so
did.
Probably shoot a little bit
Not
better.
a good combination for us.
Yeah.
Truthfully, I think it's going to be an offensive game the whole game. I'm just going to be honest. It's going to be back and forth. They're a great team. We're a great team. I don't know.
It's going to be a battle.
Have you ever scored all your team's field goals? A half, maybe junior high school or anything?
I don't know. I don't remember.
How bizarre is that?
we scored. Didn't somebody else score?
You know,
Some had free throw. There's some people.
they had free throws, but field goals. Our team is very unselfish. I mean, all year we've had different people that step up, and our kids know when someone's hot, we run plays for them. You know, if they double team Rachel or she's struggling, you know, we took advantage. They were not going to let her shoot, so their help side wasn't as good, and we just ran plays for her. And if someone else was hot, Cinna, a couple times we went with her because 10 had 4 fouls. Very unselfish team. I mean, any given night of those 6 players, anybody can score in double figures. And I think that's why sometimes it's very difficult for people to defend us because we're not one-dimensional. You know, we have a great inside-outside game. We can run quick hitters, and then we can also push tempo. And I give our kids a lot of credit. Averaging 76 points a game or 75 points a game, being 9th in the country, and running the way our kids run with only 7 players is unbelievable. These kids are playing 40 minutes, 39 minutes. Thank God media timeouts a little bit longer. That really helps us. But I give these kids a ton of credit. It's not easy what we're asking them for them to do, and that's why sometimes their defense is hit a little bit because they're just tired.
3 games back to back to back out and running that kind of ball.
So it's Central. They're back-to-back too, so it's the same, and they like to run too.
Anything else for Hannah or Taylor?
I got one for you. You guys come down, tie game, late in the game, and you step into a 3 and knock it down. You felt like you were shooting the ball really confident today. Talk about the way you were shooting.
Well, from the 3, I wasn't. So, when Cinna kicked that out, I was just, please, go in. I needed it. I needed to make it, and, Cinna made a great pass. So I was just really excited when it finally went in.
I'm just curious if you guys can, it's like you're going where you've never been before for Akron, how that,
It's the best feeling. I'm really excited. I'm ready. We're ready. The team, coach is ready. We're really excited and blessed to have this opportunity.
I agree with everything she said.
When these guys came in too, obviously our program wasn't very good, and we had to convince these young ladies that, you can do something special. You can get a banner up there that no one's ever gotten. You could get over 18 wins at the time. There's so many things that you can do here. You just have to believe in it, and it's a very difficult thing to do, especially with the culture in the past. And so for these young ladies, to take a chance on me and take a chance on the University of Akron, again, I am so proud of them and so happy for them because they deserve it.
We will let Taylor and Hannah exit. We'll let Coach Kest remain.
Thank you.
More questions.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's such a phenomenal player. We just tried to dig in there as much as possible and just, force her to shoot through 2 people or kick it out because, she is phenomenal. And usually when she puts the ball down, normally she's not passing out of it. And sometimes we did a good job on that. And other times, she still scored. But, give her credit. She's a phenomenal player. She deserved freshman of the year. But I thought, she's, great players are going to make great plays, and she did that at times.
when Hannah got her 4th foul, was there any thinking of leaving, taking her out?
No, my rule has always been, usually if a kid picks up her 4th, after 4, I'll take her out, and usually 4 minutes and in, then they stay. And so it was 3:14 or something. There was no doubt that Hannah was going to stay, and she's not going to play defense anyway, so I wasn't worried.
A couple seconds ago, you were talking about the belief to bring these people here. I remember asking you on media day about one specifically, and that's Kara. I wonder what she was thinking about, right? As you see this team grow, because she was here when Taylor and some of the others were.
Well, she started it all. She was my very first recruit. Luckily, some of the MAC schools had not offered her, and we got hired late. They thought she was too slow. And by getting her, I think that other people realized, wow, we got Kara Murphy, who's a phenomenal local player, and that absolutely helped us out with Taylor. That helped us out with Rachel. And then all of a sudden, we started to develop, great relationships with other coaches, not just in the city, but around. And then we're able to go to Zanesville, and get Carly and Hannah. And then you got, Casey. What a phenomenal season she's had. 11 assists, broke the school record for assist career. Just what can you say? She gets us going, and if she plays well, we play well. And 40 minutes for a point guard with the way we play, I'm amazed that she can do that. So. Again, I'm still a little shocked. We expected to be here, but what a great feeling, and the celebration in the locker room. But it wasn't a celebration of jumping up and down, which I was really proud of those kids because they know that there's still one more game left.
Coach, going into the game, do you feel like you'd be able to take advantage of any sort of size advantage or falsely?
And we just wanted to play our style. We knew they have 7 great players. We wanted to push tempo. We wanted to get them tired. Our philosophy has always been, it's not a sprint, it is a race. And, we'll see what happens in the second half, but we feel like you'll get tired. At some point, if you're not used to that, it's fun to run with us in the beginning, but at some point, your legs are going to get tired, and they only have 7 players. And those kids from Ball State gave everything they had. And but at the end of the day, I think that was big for us, that we wanted to push as much as possible.
In your year, what do you have to clean up for Central Michigan tomorrow?
I said I'm going to enjoy it. I'm just going to look back and watch some tape today of this game, and then watch some Central Michigan, the last 4 or 5 games, and figure out what we need to do, because every game is different. How they play Central Michigan is a lot different than Ball State. They do want to play up tempo, and so we'll have to see.
Let's take one more from the back.
What Brady's been able to do this year.
I'm sorry?
What's your impression of what Brady's been able to do this year, and kind of watching how that team's developed from last year to now?
Well, he's a great coach. He was a great coach at Eastern Illinois. His programs did well there. They won 20 wins. So, when he was hired, I knew that was going to be good for our conference, because I knew that, he would take Ball State back, to the level they were a couple of years ago. And I know they started out really not as strong as he would want, I think 2-11, 3-11. But once they kicked into MAC play, they were on fire. And he's a phenomenal coach. I've always believed in that. He's a great recruiter. He's going to do great things.
Thank you, Judy.
Thank you.